Hey guys, what's going on? This is Friday night, and this is a follow-up video on a message that we posted earlier about the Litecoin chart. So considering the markets are closed today, we're trading crypto. And right now, honestly, crypto is moving a little bit more, and you can make a little bit more dependent on exactly which type of crypto you're trading. A lot of them have gone up quite a bit, and some of them represent great short selling opportunities. Now, you don't have to put a ton of money in these trades, but you have to focus on a couple of things. In this Litecoin trade, I'm utilizing only $3,400, but I'm using a 40x leverage, which allows me to buy 1,200 Litecoins. So if you think about it, with $3,400, I'm controlling about 120,000 worth of a position. So when it drops a couple of points, okay, basically for every dollar that it drops, I'm making $1,700 by utilizing 40x leverage. Now, we're able to catch a decent entry when the stock was pumping. The fundamentals of the trade are the same, so it's hitting the level from where it's being very hesitant to break above, and any overshoot over that level was a great entry. So you see the entry here was at 108.79, and we were able to so far catch a drop to 105 area. Nothing big, right? But what comes next could be huge. So for that reason, I'll review the chart in just a second one more time. But the strategy is on some of these trades is to get as perfect of an entry as possible. And so sometimes when I record those videos about entries, okay, by the time the video gets posted, by the time stuff happens, by the time, you know, the crypto moves lightning fast. So, you know, you gotta review the chart on your own. Better yet, guys, just call 13 market moves and take the trade with a coach. Okay, guys, so most of the people that trade crypto, they're not likely to short something like a Litecoin that's been basically lagging a lot of other crypto coins. But within that lies an opportunity. So there is a reason why Litecoin's been lagging. But most of the time when traders trade, they just look at this chart, right? They're not looking at a variety of different time frames. So it looks very different once you start analyzing various time frames, and there are levels at which it does make sense at times to pull a trigger and catching a temporary top in something that could drop lightning fast, like Litecoin's got a history of doing. So go look at a 2-hour time frame, for example, okay, and basically this was the overshoot where we got in the trade, and just shortly, barely, okay, it goes higher above our entry, and then shortly after that it drops. Now let's take a look at a 4-hour time frame, right? 4-hour time frame really gets you a good idea. So when I posted the video earlier, the stock was trading probably like right around here, 105, 106, and we said, look, this could be a really good entry on the trade. But if you listen to a lot of my videos, your ideal entry is going to be on a slight overshoot, okay? And so this is exactly what this thing does, and we're able to get in right over here. As a matter of fact, if you were a part of the paying group alert, you got an alert to enter the trade at 107.67. So, and generally I don't recommend for anyone to attempt to trade on 40x leverage. But you guys, you'll see me take crazy trades, and they're all based on calculating the perfect entry. And even with my years of experience, sometimes I'll fuck up an entry occasionally, but more often than not, I'll be super close. So now based off the chart, you can clearly see that this is an area that the stock has struggled historically. But if you go even further out, right, this represents the third time where the stock goes up and it stalls at this level. So the probability of pulling back to like closer to, let's say, 101.99 area is very likely over the course of the next 48 hours before it could actually resume the move higher. So if you take a look at this very chart, but on stock charts, you're going to be able to see a lot of bear divergences, which communicate to you that every time basically Litecoins had a strong pump in the recent history, what happens is begins the drop. So here comes a sequence of green, followed by what? followed by a crazy sharp drop. Now, the reason this is important, because when you're trading crypto, okay, you got to really focus on your entries, because when stock goes higher like this, right, and you're trading on leverage, okay, let's say you're bullish on Litecoin, but let's say you mistime your entry and you get in, like, it looks like, hey, this is the beginning of the green candle, maybe we'll get a sequence of green candles, you get in right here, and then the next thing you know, trade goes successfully for a little bit, and then it drops, okay? And so depending on what leverage you're using, guys, don't attempt any 40x leverage on your own, okay? You got to do that kind of shit with a third market moves coach, all right? Generally, if you trade on your own, just use like something like a 5-10x leverage, okay? But once you perfect your game a little bit, then you can go higher leverage. Guys, you'll see me, now that I know how to record my phone screen, thank God somebody showed me, I can actually share a lot of trades with you, because a lot of time I'm traveling, I'm not able to show you a lot of trades because I'm trying to sit in front of my computer. And so, backed by the popular request, I'm going to be showing you some live trades over the course of the next few months. But understand that when it comes to your entries on the call side, there's going to be pullbacks within crypto all the time. And so if you're trading with leverage, you got to be extra careful, because let's say you mistime it but just a little bit and it pulls back, you're going to lose your position, okay? You're going to get liquidated. So although it seems like, hey, all you got to do with crypto is just buy and hold, it's not necessarily true, okay? It is true if you're not buying here, right? Because if you're buying here, okay, let's say you missed this pump and then you didn't want to buy the dump, and then you're like, whoa, but now it's really going to go fucking higher. Now it's really going to go to the moon, and you buy it here, and then you're fucked, okay? Because most of the people, they're simply not going to hold a trade where you're getting in at 105, and before you know, the shit is like 75, okay? Most of the people are not going to hold for this, okay? Especially for those of people that are new to crypto, okay, that are transitioning maybe from stock options trade into this. Most of you are not going to hold for these kind of moves, okay? Most of you are going to put a stop loss. Once you're going to be down 5-10%, you're going to jump out, and I mean, for that reason, you know, your entry is extremely important. When something is moving higher, okay, it's very difficult to establish a perfect entry. So therefore, most of the people that trade crypto, okay, they're not able to get perfect entries. And if you trade crypto on leverage, guys, there's so many instances. If you are bullish on something that what appears to be a good entry, okay, all of a sudden, yeah, the trajectory is higher, but it's those dips that will get you liquidated out of your position. So much better strategy when you're trying to actually use high leverage to trade some of these things is what? Well, wait till the fucking top and then short it. Okay, for those of you that are unfamiliar with trading futures, okay, very important fact is, you know, when you trade crypto or any kind of futures, there is a liquidation point at which you'll be liquidated. So if your position goes negative, a lot of times 30, 40, 50% against you, the broker will close you out. And so to avoid that, you got to have real precise entry. If you're going to go use high leverage, like I'll show you some trades where I go 100x on Bitcoin, okay, and I nail that shit. Sometimes you come really close. I will get liquidated on occasions, guys, but overall, if you focus on these entries, okay, and you look at trading in a different perspective from what majority of the crypto traders are doing, okay, you're going to be able to become an expert on these entries, and that is what's going to allow you to take like a few $1,000s in trading all the way to a few $100,000. So if you're curious how to do that, okay, you can go to 13mmtv.com, click the big orange button, study the hell out of a crypto course, guys, because it's all about entries and exits. And even if you are not trading crypto, guys, those the crypto course that focuses on entries and exits will help you improve your entries when trading stocks, stock options, and so on. So with that said, if you're completely brand new, maybe you've been following the channel for a few years, but you're completely brand new and you're not sure exactly how to get started with crypto, how to get started with trading. Some of you, oftentimes people tell me, but Leo, I'm so busy during the week. Man, I end up missing a lot of trades. Well, shit, you can trade on the weekend, okay? Take Saturday, Sunday, you can just spend time trading crypto. It's always running. There's always some kind of good entry on one of these coins out there. But basically, it's the chart levels that help you identify good entry. The overshoot is your best friend. So if you're short in crypto, ideally you want to come in. You're never short at the bottom. You always want to catch the bounces. And I'll spend a little bit more time showing you some specific examples over the course of the next few months, helping you identify what some of these best entries are. And understand, if you're trading with a smaller size account, okay, all right, understand that if you go high leverage and you will get liquidated, sometimes the point of your liquidation is going to be the greatest entry you can possibly get. So don't get discouraged, okay? But don't miss that entry when the level is going to run very, very close to a level the stock historical has failed. And I mean, if we're going like super longer time frame chart, let's go with daily, okay? You guys are going to be able, actually have to go a little bit longer for you to see. Let's go like a 3-day. You're going to be able to see that, I mean, we're terribly close to this area here. So it's like 115. Here's another identical area, okay, of 105, 106, right? So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 areas out of which, I mean, at this point, we're looking last 2 years on Litecoin has not been able to break above those areas. So what you do is this. The trade is simple, okay? When it gets to this level, you short it. And clearly to minimize the possibility, because crypto can run, but to minimize your possibility of losing, you set a stop loss above this level. And there's no way you could lose a lot, but there is way you could make quite a bit of money. And for most of the traders, like, hey, making 50%, 100% on some of these trades, they'll be happy to do that. For those of you that want to chase, 5x, 10x trades, they are here, okay? But sometimes you got to be a little bit patient. So you nail this entry, you got to be a little patient. Let the trade develop. A lot of traders, they lose their patience if the stock stalls, if it stops moving in the direction, if it starts moving against them for a little while after they've been highly profitable on the trade. So the best thing to do is focus on your entries and letting the trade run. So if you aspire to get better in that area, guys, again, visit 13mmtv.com, click the big orange button, learn how to trade crypto. If you don't know how to yet, we'll help you out, get everything set up. You could be trading as early as tomorrow. Also, if you've been trading crypto, it makes a difference where you have the account. We've got some privileged conditions for traders that come on board with us. We've got a broker that we just repositioned with that offers some really advantageous terms for the traders that trade with 13 market moves. So guys, if you're curious to find out which broker we're using, certainly give us a call, 13mmtv.com. Get set up to trade tomorrow. The markets will be moving. Crypto will be moving in a big way over the course of the next couple of months. So don't miss. There's going to be some 5, 10x opportunities. But there's definitely going to be some 20, 30x opportunities at times. As far as stock options, guys, we got 50x, 100x stop opportunities coming. So in either way, if you're tired of watching S&P 500 doing absolutely fucking nothing but like going plus minus 5 points a day, this could be a good alternative for you to make some money on crypto while stock indexes are just not doing anything. So here it comes a critical moment for this trade. I will tell you exactly what we're going to do from here. If the trade hesitates to break 104.9 level, okay, we're likely to collect on this trade. I mean, it's double the money, but hey, we'll take it if it stalls at this level. and we'll get into this trade again and ride it probably all the way down to like 101.57 area. There is a chance it could break 100 over the next 24 hours, so maybe like 98. But overall, Litecoin does have some bullish potential, so but buying it on the dip would be the way to go. And it's got to be a lightning fast dip if you're looking to make a substantial amount of money, guys. If you're buying something like in the middle, you know, and again, if you're using leverage, it is so easy to lose your position when you're trading futures and leverage. So that is an area that honestly nobody ever will be perfect at, but you could get close to perfection on some of these entries and exits when you're trading crypto. And again, if this is an area you're struggling with, come to 13 Market Moves. We'll help you out with that. But watch the level. So 1049, 1048, 1049. If that level gets broken on a rise in volume, so you want to look at the volume bars. If it gets there and you don't see any volume, chances are it's best to close the trade at that moment, a reposition. There's some other trades that we're taking, guys, on some other names. I'll record some videos on that probably tomorrow. But so hopefully this video was helpful, guys. If you have further questions, give us a call. Visit 13MMTV or simply click the link below this video and get started. Putting some 100%ers, 200%ers, 300%ers. Hey, there's like on the way Bitcoin's been moving, guys, there's been some 1,200%ers, 1,400%ers in one trading session. So there's some big opportunities here, despite of how slow this trade is progressing so far. But there's some big opportunity here, guys. I'll catch you in the next video soon. It's been crazy how many messages I've got about people asking like that actually follow a channel that actually never plays the crypto trade together. So I think I'll record quite a few more videos showing you some crypto trade, guys. This could be a great avenue for some of you. This could be a lot easier than trading options. So just keep your options open when it comes to your trading tools and trading various things. And don't miss the fun part of it. And it's a lot more fun trading something that moves. There it is. It's coming close to our level, right? There it is. It's about two things are going to happen now. It's about to just collapse the fuck out straight to like 101, 102 area, okay? Or it's going to stall out here. And if it's going to stall, we're going to sell the position. And that's it. And then we're going to wait for a better entry. So with that said, guys, I'll catch you in the next trade tomorrow. Let's roll.